The Green Committee would like to remind you that all golfers benefit when we repair our divots. Fixing our divots helps to improve the course conditions and enhance playability. When we learn how to play this game, we usually are taught to hit down slightly on the ball. Taking a divot is not only okay, it's aspirational for many of us. We see all types of players take a divot, from high handicappers to low handicappers, with wedges, irons, and even sometimes with fairway woods. And we see the best players in the world take numerous divots in every round they play. But on the professional tours, players rarely get stuck with having to pay a beauty like this one. Fortunately for them, tour professionals have caddies who immediately repair divots after each shot is struck, thus minimizing the damage while speeding up the healing time. The reality is that at almost any course you play, including here at Governor's Club, you have a good chance of encountering a patch of fairway that looks something like this. So if this looks like something you may have helped to create after hitting a few iron shots, we need your help. This isn't from the divot repair manual, but this guy has the right idea and definitely deserves an A for effort. How often do we strike a poor shot or a good shot like this one and leave a decent sized gouge in the fairway? And then how often do we repair the divot? How often do we do this? Then maybe we look around and think, oh well, no one will notice. Oh, the heck with it. Or maybe it's a cart path only day. We realize we didn't grab a sand bottle before walking out to hit our shot and decide, well, it's not really worth the effort to go back and get it. Looking at this section of fairway again, a quick audit tells us about a third of the players repaired the divot they created. Thanks to all those of you who make it a habit to repair your divots. But we can definitely do better. Repairing a divot is easy. Keep in mind that too much sand, or not enough sand, will cause the divot to take longer to heal. It needs just enough sand to cover the divot and be level with the surface of the grass. Our carts are equipped with 2 sand bottles, and there are refill stations on each 9. For people who walk, most push carts will accommodate a sand bottle. Please, let's not be this guy. At its best, our golf course is spectacular looking. Let's all do our part to keep it that way. Here's a short video about the proper way to repair a divot.
We find ourselves in the middle of the fairway, and we all know how easy it is to take a divot with a swing of an iron. When you get set up, hopefully hit this ball as close to the hole as possible. From there, it's important we take our sand bottle. Now this sand, there's nothing magical about it. It is dyed sand with a little bit of organic material, but there is no seed in it. For that reason, you can use it in the fairway and in the rough. When you fill the divot, take the sand bottle, fill it up over the divot, and then you'll stomp and swirl to get the turf and the sand level with one another. It's important to do this because the group coming behind you, they're going to want a good lie. We want to leave the golf course in better shape than what we found it in. If you're walking, that's not an issue either. We've got sand bottles with hooks to hook on your pull cart to take with you on the golf course. There's also sand bottles in strategic places around the golf course, not only to take a new one or a fresh one, but reload an existing sand bottle. Some common errors you may see on the golf course with filled divots are the first one. I want to call it the mountain. The ball is sitting on top of a massive pile of sand. Not only is this an unplayable lie, but it also can damage the mowers as they come through. This lie here, the sprinkling. The divot comes through, someone may just sprinkle some sand on it. Again, another tough spot to play from. A properly filled divot that again stomp and swirl by leveling the sand to the turf, you now have a great lie to play off of. Also in all these situations, the grass needs to be able to go through the sand to level out. Neither of these first two will produce a level playing surface once the grass is grown in. Option C here is the only way for us to go.